Welcome. Today we build the core model of microeconomics, demand and supply, and see exactly how buyers and sellers meet in a market to set the price of almost everything. Here are our 5 goals. By the end you'll draw both curves, tell a movement apart from a shift, and explain clearly how a market reaches its equilibrium. A market is simply any arrangement that brings buyers and sellers together, from a corner shop to a global website. Goods flow one way, and money flows the other. Demand isn't just wanting something. It only counts when it's backed by the ability to pay. Wanting a good, plus being able to afford it, is effective demand. The law of demand says that, holding everything else constant, price and quantity demanded move in opposite directions. When price rises, quantity demanded falls, and the reverse. When we plot price against quantity, the demand curve slopes downward from left to right. That downward slope captures the inverse link between price and quantity demanded. A change in the goods own price simply moves you along the same demand curve. We call this an expansion or a contraction of demand, not a shift. Anything other than the goods own price shifts the whole curve. Think income, tastes, population, the prices of related goods, and advertising. Those are the real demand shifters. Supply mirrors demand, but from the producer's side. It's the quantity that firms are willing and able to sell at each price, over a given period of time. The law of supply says price and quantity supplied move in the same direction, a direct relationship. Higher prices encourage firms to produce and sell more. Because of that direct relationship, the supply curve slopes upward from left to right. It is the mirror image of the downward sloping demand curve. Non-price factors shift the entire supply curve. The main ones are production costs, technology, taxes and subsidies, and the number of firms in the market. Where the demand and supply curves cross, quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. This crossing point gives the equilibrium price and quantity, and we say the market clears. If price is set below equilibrium, demand exceeds supply and we get a shortage. Competition among buyers then pushes the price back up toward equilibrium. If price sits above equilibrium, supply exceeds demand and we get a surplus. Firms cut prices to clear unsold stock, pushing the price back down to equilibrium. When either curve shifts, equilibrium moves to a new crossing point. Make sure you can predict all 4 outcomes for price and quantity, a classic exam skill. These are the key command terms for the exam. Learn the precise wording carefully, because marks are awarded for accurate, textbook definitions, not rough paraphrases. Let's recap the 3 big ideas: the slopes of the curves, the difference between a movement and a shift, and how markets clear at equilibrium. Now it's time to test yourself. Take our free, auto-graded quiz, the link is in the description and on our blog, and see how much you remember.